Always duplicate that stencil, that's why you make it darker. And you'll see it starting to get darker. Keep duplicating it till I feel it's gonna be good to come out the stencil. Now if you don't want to take all that time to keep on duplicating it, you can easily just thicken up your lines. Gaussian blur, one, duplicating. Look how fast they got bold. So I'm gonna put one here, duplicate it, put one up here. We're gonna make this bottom one way more bolder. That one's super bold now. So boom. Did I flip it yet? No, I didn't flip it yet. Yep. So I ain't flipped it yet. So we still gotta flip them. This way. So we do it, flip back. We do it on right. Connect it to the stencil printer. And we about to get to it. At the top, clean. Yeah, no, this is the messed up one. This is the best. Clean. All right, now I'm just using the black. I'm about to go ahead and hit this shadow. Top of this little petal. All right, this is still the black. But since it's a little light hitting the back of this flower, I'm about to definitely structure out the back of it. So we're gonna come on the outside with shade. We're gonna leave the light on that edge. Like I said, darkness makes the light. It's just about, compromising where you're gonna, sacrifice what you want to stand out the most. I'm going against the back of this. So we could definitely come over with some more shade, but I'm gonna use my 11 curve mag. This is the 7 curve mag we're using right now. Make sure this structured out. We gotta make sure it's like super hard black. We want it soft since it's way at the back anyway. I put the center of that flower more like using my 7-round line to make sure it's tight, sharp. Back, we want it to be soft, out of focus, and run by the being too in focus. Yep, we're about to shade off the back of this flower. We'll come back, tighten with the 7 curve, but we're not gonna tighten with no 7-round liner. We want this to be soft. And actually there was a whole nother petal, but I decided to add the leaf in this area. So the leaf will be better than to add the other petal. And it's gonna be a soft background, but we do need to push up that against that edge with that black, where it contrasts with that background, like it's sitting off the background. That's why I'm using this medium to the light. In some spots I'm not worrying about hitting it super saturated because I want it to be lighter. So I can just work all that ink out there and just move into our light tone. And then start saturating more with our light tone. Sometimes I do a little cross hatch, mostly using that pendulum motion though. I already structured out this edge with the black. So I'm gonna push off with the medium tone. Then we're gonna come back with our dark. To structure this area out even more. We know it's darker. But I always start out with like a medium and then build up to the dark. Unless I know for sure like an edge where I know for sure it's gonna be black. I'm gonna structure it out with that black straightforward instead of trying to hit that edge with a light tone. Like I said, you're just building your way up, that's all. Also open that skin up a little bit. You ain't gotta hit it too much. And then when I come back with that darker tone, the darker tone to kind of glide in there more like butter. Kind of the same motions. And then definitely go in there a lot faster. You don't gotta hit it as much. We run up on another edge, so I'm gonna come off of it with this medium. I'm definitely gonna go back and structure it out with some black. And as you move up, our edge is not going to be as black because the more we're moving up, the more the light is hitting on the flower, on the rose. So keep that in mind. Always follow that reference photo. Like I said, you want that space, so I shaded it to the edge of this. petal so we can start this leaf with a little space in between to go up. But this edge gonna be dark on the petal, and it's gonna start out on the leaf light. Now I was thinking about if we go up and darken it up, but no, I'm gonna actually have it dark at the bottom, but still show that little gradient from light to dark. So the top gonna be our lightest. Come down a bit darker, but still not touching that so it don't mix in between. Just the medium tone, 11 curve mag. I create a little textures, but I'm also just trying to fill in the spot. That's why I'm using the medium tone. Not nothing dark. Follow these little texture patterns. Then I'm gonna come back with the darks to kind of fill in. I'm still gonna leave it fairly open because I'm gonna have to come back with some more light tone to smoothen it out. We're using that medium for the create these texture patterns. That way we don't lose our stencil, we just structuring it out. Alright, so most of this petal here is like dark, but it's not black, but it's an extra shadow underneath the dark. So I'm gonna definitely approach this shadow with the black. And then I'm gonna come back out with the rest of that with dark. And also some spots right here with some black. But most of this petal is just like the darkest tone. I can brush up on some of the dark, but we're not going for to make this black. Keeping it that dark tone. We'll come back with that dark underneath the black and finish structuring that out. We're going to shade against the flower with the petals. So since that's going to be light, I'm going to structure out this edge with the black. Everything that's not touching that leaf, we'll structure it out with the black. And then we're going to come on the outside of that with a light tone. Sometimes like we line it, like I pretty much lined that edge. Coming back with our dark tone. Use the medium tone first, shade to this edge. Not trying to saturate. We're gonna come back right underneath that black with our dark tone. Just working that skin up. Now let's go to our light tone. We got a wrench cap here. Place our lightest light. And let's brush around where the highlight showing on that edge. Do a little fill space, pressing up against that edge. You know, on this edge, we could just really shade on the outside, but I'm not going to really put too much right there. I'm just hitting some small edges just to create like a little soft background. I'm doing too much, most of the focus going on the flower, the leaves, even going to be soft. Not too much detail. Structure some of the edges out. The edges standing out. Yep. Now I ain't going to stop it just like in mid-air. I'm going to slide back a little bit before I end the shading. And I want that end to softly fade out. Yes sir, look at that edge. Brush out the dark edge because it's definitely going to soften up a lot. That's why I'm using a light tone as well. Come back with our medium. That's why I ain't gonna brush across the stencil lines too much. But just to open that skin up right there. We about to come back with our own 7 curve mag just to add that little texture. Not much, not much. So we don't want no sharp texture here. Medium tone right here. I say the soft texture. This edge. Curve it down. And follow that direction, the petal curve down. I'm gonna follow the edges just like that. Not trying to make no straight lines. Soft textures, just brush across. Alright, so we about to, I seen how this little shadow look good, but it feel like something missing. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it back. Also add more of a lighter space underneath. Go closer to the flower, that's why I'm gonna have it a bit darker at. And then kind of push off. We're going to our light tone, not the extra light. And closer to this. Close to the rose petal. I don't want to make a straight edge. I'm going to soften that edge up. It's pretty much like a shadow. That's what it is, not pretty much. That's what it is. Brush up against it, but not touching it. Let's press down with our light now. Alright, we're about to start working on this leaf. But as it comes to the edge, we're going to soften out. This one's not going to have that much more work in it. We're going to start it out though. There's a shadow underneath the petal, and then we're going to push out softer. Don't touch that bone, huh?
Man, fuck the leaf.
You can feel them more.
You heard that bitch, huh? Man, do you? Man, I ain't tripping. Fuck, it gotta get done anyway it goes.
Yeah. So right now I'm just making this leaf soft on the edge. So I wanted to cast that shadow. So I'm gonna have to make that edge not black, but still darker than that center, to show that it's casting that shadow at the bottom. So right now I'm just freestyling, like messing with the light, trying to see it in my mind. You know, the more you practice, I think the better you get with it. So we just gotta keep on pushing. Mass Pro Fold 2, we using I believe 3.6 volts. I got that 3.6 volts. Not 3.6 volts, but 3.6 millimeter stroke. Yeah, so it's at a 3.6 stroke, and we using 6.5 volts. And it's been making it happen for us. We just gotta move slow, take your time. I know some people that use that 5 volts. I don't know. I think that 5 volts is super slow, but maybe, you know, I tried it at one point. But, you know, maybe I might make my way back to it, never know. So we about to hit a little shade on this little petal, but it's mostly gonna be light tone. I'm still gonna leave that little bit of a skin break to separate it from that black. We're just gonna shade down with the light tones. We ain't trying to use no medium, nothing like that. If I do it, it'll be right where I'm at, and the rest all light tone. And it's a 7 curve mag, you know. For those that don't know, 6.5 volt, 3.6 stroke. Just building up in tone. Barely tapping on the skin. Alright, y'all, moving our way to the inside. Go ahead and like that.
See it again.
To the inside. Shading up. Start with our medium tone, medium light. We're gonna come back with some more darker at the bottom. Keep the medium at the top though. Okay, can't see you. And now it's time to come with some lights. So filling in. And by me using the light to fill in right now, I'm gonna come back with that dark to that black medium tone. Dark to the black. And structure out the edges a little bit more. Right now I want them soft. Be real light. I'm about to start structuring out more of the rules. Before I go way to the top, I gotta come back down on this pedal right underneath. And structure that out as well. Yep, right in that area. I'm using the dark tone starting out with, and I'm kind of mapping out these small spots with this 7-round liner. So I ain't trying to make no hard black lines, so that's why I'm using this dark tone. And I'll come in some of the darker shadows, and I'll put that black. But for the most part, we're using this dark tone, our darkest tone. And just remember where our like shaded parts at, like super dark. Like right in this area, I'll come back with black. Also, up in here we got another black in the inside of the circle. But this is the dark tone that I'm using. I'm gonna come back with the black. I'm just mapping it out. Yep, coming with the dark tone, make sure we map it out. And then we're gonna come back with our black. Set it off, you know. Alright, so we back to the dark tone. We've been using this liner on the inside, so I'm back to the mask. Using the shade to restructure it out because the cross is there. I don't want to continue to use the line to make it sharp. I want to make it kind of faded out to where it blend in with the cross. It's not covering them up. And I ain't gonna use no super dark tone around the crosses. Now since we made it all the way to the front, where the light is hitting at the most, we definitely just gonna probably use this 11 curve mag for the most of the tattoo. The rest so it can be soft and not hard, no hard edges. In the back it was hard shadows and stuff, so I definitely didn't mind. Want that 7 curve mag, sharpening up some edges. But in this front, mostly soft and light. You know what I mean? I'm gonna like my lightest tone I'm gonna use, or the darkest tone I'm gonna use is just a dark shade, not even no black on this front part. If I don't think we really got no blacks on this front. Except for on that leaf right there, I'm gonna darken that up. Fuck it. It's our highlights.
I'm about to tell him off this. Huh?
You made this for my little gone.
Fuck you, Richard. He said one more spot. Looking like a preacher at church. Yeah, it's time to hit church.
No.
34 minutes.
I didn't preach at church.
Oh. Aha. Alright. Yep. I'm done.
It's like,
I'm done. I'm done.
And like, take some pictures. Yeah. Up all night.
Couldn't tell you about number three young boy songs.